over 500 on the road trip. I know you weren't part of the entire playing action, but just how would you summarize everything on the road trip?
It was definitely a lot of time together, which was awesome. A lot of great things happen on this road trip. A lot of good memes, and anytime you have over a 7-game, 6-game trip, you want to have a good trip, and we play against some really good teams, and to be over 500 on that type of trip, it's something that screams about what we did well, and now just looking forward to tonight, big one tonight, and for us is kind of get that onus off. First game back off a long road trip, slow start, but that's something that we're not even going to entertain. We'll be ready to go right from the puck drop.
What are some of the feelings when you come back home after such a long road trip? Like, did Ryder remember who you were? That kind of thing?
Yeah. He's became even more of a lunatic than he was before. So we had a great day yesterday, and he was made my day waking up with him and seeing how fired up he was. So great family day, but the last 2 weeks he's turned into a complete menace. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Chip off the old block.
Oh yeah. He's definitely he's my son with some of the lunatic actions that he does. So he ain't afraid of anything. So it's been a lot of fun.
We're hoping it's an easy carryover from the game that this team played against Montreal on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it was one of the best games of the season, just from a 60-minute effort standpoint, and how hard to play against. And I think just defensively we didn't give up much. No 5-on-5 goals, and anytime you do that, you give yourself a great chance to win. And then O-zone, we just held on to a lot of pucks. We played heavy, played strong, and I think what got us a lot of success was there's always a guy at the net.
What does a guy like Sanderson brings to your line?
Yeah, he's a horse. He's of course got tremendous skill, but just the power that he brings and just his his shot, his hockey sense and getting open, getting to the net. But what I like about playing with him is almost every 50-50 puck he comes up with, because he's just such a strong player, smart player. So it's I've really enjoyed playing with him.
What's the biggest challenge the Rangers pose?
I mean, they're a great team. Top to bottom, they got some high-end skill. They got a great goalie, and just overall a great team. So for us, it's a great challenge that and it's going to show the commitment from top to bottom. When we have our great games, it's absolutely everybody pulling on that rope, and it's ready for a great challenge tonight.
Also, Brady, you're a couple games back. Do you feel like you're back to 100%? Just like,
I mean, I think it's tough. You miss 20 games, it takes a little bit to get back into game shape. So I think last game was the best that I felt out of the three, but I know there's more to get into, and more of my game I can show.
So you did come out of that trip 4-3. Didn't have you for 5 games. Don't have you. I guess just overall, mentally, what's it mean for this group?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the guys played awesome. When I was out, and for me, my whole mindset was just coming in and just joining and helping out any way that I can, and I think it just shows the next man up mentality that we've adopted. That it's of course anybody that we lose, they're a huge piece of this locker room, but I think it shows the capability that everybody can get the job done.
Are you limited in perhaps the fighting side of your game right now?
Yeah, man, I don't think many people want me to be fighting right now. So, obviously I've got tape in my hand too, so I'm not really allowed to within the rules. And obviously when you have surgery, you just want to be cognizant in that aspect. But I also don't think that's going to change much of how I play.
Do you have any kind of irritation, vibration with the stick or anything like that?
Honestly, no. It's been great. I think it just that shows how great of a job Doc did and Dom, the trainers, and taking care of me. That I've had no problems since I did that.
Coming back on the trip like that with a winning record, finishing the way you finished, how much boost of confidence, energizer
I mean, I think it's an opportunity to build off of. I think we showed a lot of great things, but I think for us, we're just kind of scratching the surface of what our potential can be. So I think absolutely gave us confidence, but I think it just gave us confidence in the consistency of our game that we can do that every single night.
Also, how does it feel to be a member of the media now with a podcast?
I know it's there'll be no insider stuff coming from the podcast, but it's been a lot of fun so far. We've really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited where that potential may be.
The dreaded first game back after a long road trip, has it made a little bit easier based on how you played on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's huge. I think that game was awesome for us, just the way we played, the way we finished off the great road trip. So I know everybody's very happy to be back and excited to play in front of our fans.
When you have been gone for so long, like what does it feel like, even just like walking into your house, walking into the rink after 3 weeks on the road?
Yeah, it was a very long time. I think you just look back at the start of the road trip and it seems like forever ago. So obviously great to get home and guys get back to their family and their kids. So it's huge.
When you reflect on the road trip going 4-3, I think how would you summarize it? Is it a success?
I think so. Yeah, I think you kind of look in the past and we've struggled on that road trip in prior seasons, and I think too it kind of helped going off. Had a good start there, winning the first 2 games, and it was a great road trip.
What can you say about Jordan Spence and just how he's stepping into the lineup when he does get his number called?
Yeah, he's such a good player. So smart. Just reads the play well. He sports great, and he's actually got a sneaky good shot. And I'm excited to play with him tonight.
You said during that last game that was probably the D-Corps best game. What is the thing popping out of the D-Corps right now? What is the best thing that you can notice?
I think just from last game, I thought we were breaking out pucks really good. It's obviously tough, not having Shabby. That's one of his best attributes is, breaking out the puck and joining the rush. So, the guys definitely stepped up last game, and I think, it was a big part of our win for sure.
How about having Brady back? How's it been?
Huge. He was so good last game. It's just he's only going to keep getting better every single game he plays. So we missed him a lot, and I think just his aura in the room and on the ice too. We're very confident when he's with our group, and very grateful to have him.
Coming out with a winning percentage from that trip, like how much of a boost of confidence, of energy is it for you guys for the following?
Yeah, it's great, especially in these months like. It's cold outside. It's the winter, middle of winter. So to have a great road trip and come home, energized, excited to play, excited to come to the rink, it's huge.
Jake, have you listened to the podcast at all? Brady and Matthew's podcast?
No, I haven't. No.
Not a podcast guy, or just you can hear it from him in real life?
Yeah, exactly that.
Would you a guy to eventually want to do a podcast or something like that?
Me do a podcast? No, never.
Not even close.
No.
When you think about the New York Rangers, what kind of a threat do they pose? I think they have the best away record in the league.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but they're a good team. They got a lot of offensive firepower. Obviously, great goalie in that. So, we gotta be ready to play tonight.
Fire away.
Any roster changes tonight?
Halliday's up. He's in. Eller and Zub are out. Gilbert is in. Cousins is in. Levy goes in net.
What happened to Artem Zub?
Just day to day. Just a nagging injury.
Upper body, lower body?
Lower.
And with Lars?
Day to day with him too.
Upper lower?
I'm not going to get into it.
Any updates on Tomas Chabot?
Yeah, he's probably another, hoping 10 days. Yeah, he re-aggravated his past injury, so.
Travis, when you guys have been on the road for just so long, how does it feel coming back to the building, back to home?
It'll be good to play back at home ice. It was a long road trip for sure. Whenever you're out on the road that long, you're looking forward to playing in front of your home crowd for sure. So it'll be good.
Record 4-3. How would you summarize the road trip in terms of satisfaction?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I liked our game for the most part. We had a couple we didn't like, but I thought we played pretty well in general on the road.
Zetterlund, I think, playing well on that trip. He's been up and down the lineup over the year. You've been patient
Who's that?
with him. Zetterlund. What have you seen from him during that road trip? Over the past 6 games, he has 4 goals. What did you see from him now that maybe you didn't see in him at the start of the year?
Well, the puck's going in the net, first of all. I don't think I've seen a wholesale change in his game. He works extremely hard. He wants to do the right things. He's playing on the right side of the puck. I think when he goes to hard areas and comes out with pucks, he's a much better player. And nice to see him get rewarded.
How does he complement Brady and Timmy that way?
I think in a number of ways. He's a fast player. He's creative when he has the puck and owns it. I think he's complementary to a lot of different players on our team.
Jordan Spence is going to be playing alongside Sanderson. What is he?
Potentially.
Okay, potentially. If he potentially is in that spot, what have you liked about Jordan Spence, in the times he's been up?
Yeah, I think Jordan's playing better than he was at the beginning of the year, quite honestly. His defensive game is rounding into form. Him and Clev have been a good pair for the most part. I might see a little juggling tonight with our pairings, but I think his game is rounding into form.
Is there a reason you think it started rounding into form? Is it confidence? Is it comfort?
Maybe a little both. He's playing more minutes. Players, when they play more, they usually play better, but you usually play more because you are playing better. And that's a fine line between giving ice time and deserving ice time. And it's probably a little bit of combination of confidence and getting used to how we play.
Jake Sanderson said that after the last game, it was probably the best game of the D core. The absence of
Best game of what?
Best game of the D core. In the absence of Shabbat, what does that tell us of the progression of those who have to take his place and the young players?
Well, I think our breakouts were much better last game. We're going to face a heavy forechecking team tonight, so we're going to have to be strong on the puck. But I thought the D the D usually play well because the forwards are helping them. The forwards play well because the D are playing well. And I thought it was one of our better 5-on-5 games. We're gonna need it tonight against a good team.
You seem to
Back from a long road trip, usually the first game home is tough. You're playing the Rangers tonight. They're 3 out of 4. What do we expect? What's your scouting report on the Rangers right now?
Well, like you said, you just answered it. They're playing well. They got a good team. And I think everyone expects the Rangers to be a dangerous team this year. They've played extremely well on the road. Those top 2 lines are dangerous. Injuries are part of the season this year, especially this year, and we're going to have to be on top of our game.
If you go back to the last game with Suzuki goal on the power play, Montreal power play, I don't know. It's just a tactical question. You may not want to answer that one.
Probably not.
Zub on that play, he sort of favors the shot rather than giving the middle. Is that something that the tactic demands?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into tactics. But thanks for the question.
What have you seen just from this team this year at 5-on-5 last year? You guys were in the middle of the pack this year. You've become one of the better 5-on-5 teams with a pretty similar roster. What do you think's got to change, or what's been the impetus for that?
Well, I think our 5-on-5, our defensively last year was, trended in the right direction the whole year, where we were very comfortable at the end of the year. And offensively, we've put work into our offensive game, and I think we've seen that starting to improve. And obviously, we've got a lot of the same players, which I think helps.
Travis, what have you seen from Brady as he started to return back to the team here after the long time off?
Looks great. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's missed a beat. His touches around the net probably aren't quite as sharp, but it's been nice to have him back for sure.
Have you listened to the pod?
I have not, no. Have you guys? How was it?
Pretty good. Member of the media now.
Nice. It'll be a little nicer to you guys than I am.